Because what the fuck are you going to do with your time if you are not leveling up? It's becoming popular. We see biohacking, self-development becoming metas. We see people realizing that they don't need to have a full enterprise in order to make money. Imagine, I was talking with somebody yesterday. You had to be a person of massive status 50, 100 years ago to make $10 million. Imagine what it would, so much effort to make $10 million. Today, a YouTuber can make $10 million.
True.
They don't need a massive enterprise. So the value on the internet, the effort versus the reward is still so asymmetrical that even a beginner can make money. So if I'm seeing this opportunity, I'm just like shouting from the mountains, yo guys, check this out. It's the gold rush. 1848 rolls around. This guy goes to the American River and says, yo, there's gold. And he's walking through San Francisco with his pockets full of gold. And people are like, what the fuck is going on? And then they go, they check it, and they're like, there's a gold rush. A couple weeks later, from the East Coast, 300,000 migrants move all the way west in the hopes of finding gold. 300,000 people.
Yeah.
Treacherous terrains, dangerous animals, bad situations, all with the hopes of finding gold. Was it a lawyer that went? Absolutely. Was it just the miners or people that worked with? No, it was all sorts of people, doctors, children, school teachers. A lot of people just went to find opportunity. Did everybody make money from mining the gold? No, but there was a 200-year industry that was built. The US empire was built off of the gold that was found, bro. It was incredible. But other people also got rich. So the internet is this new gold rush opportunity that's like buy low, sell high. Yeah, there's risk, but there's also massive reward. We also need to understand, because history repeats itself, that there's also other things that are taking place. So when you have all this wealth that's created, opportunities created symmetrically. So there's these two gentlemen that are taking dry goods from the East Coast to the West Coast in their carriage. And they're listening to the miners complain how they're making all this gold, but they don't know where to store it.
Yeah.
One of them was Mr. Wells. The other one is Mr. Fargo. Today, there's a bank with $10 trillion of assets under management. What did they start doing? Creating a bank holding people's what? Gold. Did they got rich mining gold? No, they got rich in the process building something of value to the opportunity that's at hand. If there was a 10 out of 10 editor today, 10 out of 10 editor, I would pay them $6,000 a month, 10 grand a month, but they don't show up. You would. If he was stellar, you would. Why wouldn't you? But where are they? So talent today is what people need to develop. Self-development, because the opportunity is so vast because it's borderless. Another guy's sitting in one of these dry markets selling these goods, 1848. And he's listening, key, observing, understanding, pattern recognition.
Thinking.
And he's listening. And he's listening to the miners complain that their knees hurt, that their pockets are ripping, they can't hold their tools. So he sets out to build, better resistance pants. He creates denim. His name is Levi Strauss. Did he get rich off of mining the gold? No. He got rich off of offering solutions to the ecosystem or the opportunity of the gold rush at hand. Today, it's happening on the internet. If you can provide value, the marketplace will reward you massively. And that's what I'm trying to explain to people. This internet thing, it's a 200-year industry, bro. It's just getting started. It's year 20, bro. Machine learning's been going on since 1950. Retail's just getting the winds of it, bro. This thing's already been running.
Yeah.
Just look at Skynet in China. Look it up. It's been crazy. So what I'm explaining is we need to be thinking in the future. Shit's moving really quickly. People are talking about politics. Who gives a fuck, bro? Trump won't be around in 15 years. The policies that he establishes, this thing that, yeah, but the market will pump. Okay. Yeah, my meme coin bag's gonna rip.
Is that the only reason you pay attention to politics? Because
no, I mean, because
it's tied to the markets.
Brother, they're all in bed together. It's all a show.
Yeah.
It's not real. It's a scam. All of it. Left side, right side of the same fucking coin. Left wing, right wing of the same motherfucking bird. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
There's a story about Mr. Jones, and Mr. Jones is having trouble in his plantation because the slaves are acting up. They're not performing. Mr. Jones is having an issue in his plantation because he's beating his slaves, but he's not getting the ROI that he wanted. So Mr. Jones goes and asks his buddies, his fellow plantation owners, what's the solution to get more out of my slaves? And he says, you need to go and get a hold of Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith will fix your plantation. So Mr. Jones goes and inquires with Mr. Smith, and Mr. Smith says, don't worry, tomorrow at first hour, just call all the slaves and I will personally talk to them. Just tell them that I am in charge and just leave it to me. The next morning rolls around. Mr. Jones calls all the slaves. They stand in front of the house plantation, that's beautiful white house. And it says, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce to you Mr. Smith. From here on out, Mr. Smith will be in charge of the plantation. Anything he says goes. He is here to make sure that everybody's happy and has a good time. Mr. Smith stands up, walks forward and says, from here on out, you are free men. You can do as you please. You can go wherever you want. You can eat whatever you want. But understand one thing. As soon as you leave this plantation, things out there will be dangerous. There will be terrorists. There will be plagues. Maybe some other slave master will pick you up and toss you into their slave system. But you are free to go. Or, well, you can be part of this democracy that we're about to create. And we can all work together and own the plantation under this new flag that I created, known as the Jones Plantation flag. And we will salute this flag together every day. And together we will build the plantation. And everybody cheers, yes, yes. And we will see you guys tomorrow at the same time you came in today when you were slaves. Next morning rolls around, 8 a.m., they're happy, rolling around. We're ready to work. By 2 p.m., one of the slaves is laying down under the tree. And Mr. Smith rolls around and says, why are you under the tree? Don't you see all your fellow men working? Don't you see all your fellow men vaccinated? Don't you care about everybody else? To the whipping post you go. We will make an example out of you. He talks to a couple of the other slaves and says, what do you guys think about this behavior? Isn't he lazy? He's not contributing towards the benefit and the good of everybody. Here's the whip. Take care of him. One slave whips the other slave, and everybody cheers. The moral of the story is that we believe we're free up until we break free from the illusion. The next day rolls around and people witness that that slave was hurt and badly injured. They begin to question Mr. Smith's tactics. So Mr. Smith says, you know what? Call everybody together once again. We're going to have a vote. I'm going to stand back this time again. And I'm going to let you guys pick once again if you want to work for Mr. Jones or for his cousin, Mr. Richards. You can pick today by vote whether you want Mr. Richards to run the plantation or whether you want Mr. Jones to run the plantation. And every 90 days, we will cast a vote and we will choose whether we want Mr. Richards or Mr. Jones to run the plantation. And we're going to vote for this guy. Everything's going to change. 90 days goes by, nothing changes. Let's vote for the other guy. Nothing changes. And then one day, one of the slaves revolts. Nothing is changing. Everything's the same. Mr. Smith, Mr. Jones, and Mr. Richards together stand up and say, why are you going against the system? Why are you going against the benefit of the plantation? We all own the Jones plantation together. Beat him again. Silence him. And we see the same thing today in society. We're told that we are part of this, that we own the system, that we're free, until you're not. You can have your money frozen tomorrow. You can have your social accounts deleted tomorrow. You can have your assets seized tomorrow if you're outside of the system, if you're playing outside of the rules. And when it comes to this freedom concept, you need to understand that you have to get rich, you have to get highly connected, you have to get extremely well developed in order to win the game. Yeah. This entire thing's a game. And if you see it as a game, you don't take it seriously. You play it. You play it to win. You don't play to be mediocre, you play to win. So everything you're doing, every attribute, every moment you're operating is to become a better person. And from that, benefits come. People want to make $1 million instead of becoming an excellent person. Become an excellent person and money will come.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to explain to people, that in this process of freedom, this illusion, this election thing that we're talking about, it's two fucking wings of the same bird. So I don't pay attention to it. I'm not falling for the traps of the illusion. I'm living in the future. Who's going to be running the world in 20 years?
Who do you think? The same people?
AI, systems, bro. One of the co-founders of OpenAI, in an interview, he said, AI has the ability to create stable dictatorships in perpetuity. So imagine a Hitler dictatorship with AI in perpetuity, where nothing gets missed. And that's the power of AI: data collection, compartmentalization, and the ability to bring up a result in real time, shuffling through all the noise and the data of billions of people and bringing it to you in your face. That's the power of AI. That's how you're going to control society. So you can either operate under the premise of what every NPC does, which is be bound to the rules of the Jones plantation, or you can just say, I'm going to be a free man and I'm going to figure it out. And then you realize you leave the plantation and you're free. And it's actually great. Yeah. And you don't allow fear of other people's decisions, of other people's understanding of the system to dictate how you operate. So when you operate in a different dimension and you think things differently and you operate and you understand pattern recognition, you don't play in the present, you play in the future. And money won't be super relevant in the future. Influence, how we have it today content-wise, I don't think will be as relevant in the future. Communities will be relevant, in-person connections, skills in the real world, these things will matter. And that's kind of what I'm building.